This week on Rush Outdoors, we are chasing whitetails in Wisconsin. Then we head to New Jersey to do some rodent control. We'll explore some interesting tidbits with Rush topics, and then it's member footage with Rush Uncut.
Awesome New York buck. Oh.
They hit him fast.
Look at this blood trail.
Got a really nice buck. Crazy. He's down. That's what I'm talking about. Yes!
Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store. Closed captioning is brought to you by the Wayne County, New York Department of Tourism. For more information, go to waynecountytourism.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Realtree Pro Staffer Tim Andrus. Today at my home in Niagara County, New York, gonna do a little archery shooting. Hey, when it comes to archery, you can never practice too much. I shoot 8 to 10 arrows a time. It takes me longer to get my Glendale or block out, get my bow set up, but it's muscle memory, it's your form, and it'll pay off no matter if you're hunting in September, October, November. Okay, it's time for me to get started. While I'm doing that, why don't you join Pro Staffer Brad Wilcox in Wisconsin with his PSE hunting whitetails.
First morning here in Wisconsin. Wisconsin buck. Oh my God, I'm shaking so bad. Oh, what a morning. It is unreal down in here. Words can't even express how excited I am right now. That's the first buck with the new PSE Evo NXT. And it center punched him. It just center punched him perfect. I can see my nocturnal glowing down there in the mud. It's just insane down here. There's scrapes everywhere. This place is just tore up with these hot temperatures. We've been sitting in these water holes. And and the deer are coming all day long to get drinks at these water holes with the rock. They're calling for a ton of rain tomorrow. I wasn't even sure if I'm going to hunt tomorrow, but now I don't have to worry about it. I got the rest of the week to scout and hang stands and move stands for my buddies, so man, I'm jacked up.
Reel in the sights and sounds of Niagara Falls, USA, an outdoor playground for those of all ages. Discover the majestic Niagara Falls and immerse yourself in history, arts, culture, and adventure. From high-speed jet boats racing through Class 5 rapids, scenic hikes in the Niagara Gorge, or world-class sport fishing in the Niagara River and Lake Ontario, explore more at NiagaraFallsUSA.com or call 1-877-FALLS-US.
Lewis and Clark. No maps, no fear, and the gun they chose to conquer the West, a .46 caliber air gun. 200 years later, a call is answered in the last of the wild places of our great country. And again, an air gun, a .50 caliber. 2 centuries later, now more powerful, still no powder. The Umarex Hammer.
Introducing the Maverick Hunting Blind. Our blinds are designed to last a lifetime, so you can put an end to yearly setup and take them. Our lightweight two-piece design makes them extremely portable. The Maverick blind is built to handle any season. True 360-degree viewing means more opportunities to take your shot. Set it up your way or use a Maverick next-level platform system. Go farther and hunt longer than any other hunting blind. Maximize your hunting experience with Maverick blinds.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Maverick Blinds, Umarex Air Guns, the New York Sportsman's Expo, PSC Archery, CVA, Scentlock, Nocturnal Lighted Knox, Muds Boots, Block Targets, IQ Bow Sights, Steel, and these fine sponsors.
Just got down the base of the tree here. Gonna go over here to the water hole and recover the arrow. Take a look at the arrow quick and then make the short walk over to my buck laying on the ground. So let's go check this out. Oh yeah, she's muddy, bloody. Look at that blood, oh yeah. Blood right here on impact everywhere. There he is. Yeah, buddy, that's a nice buck. Yep. He's got some mass. Heck yeah. Yeah, buddy. Split brown on one side. He's a beauty. Yeah. Now the work begins. We gotta go way up to the top of that hill. Yeah. Beautiful Wisconsin buck down. All right, well, here he is. This is a little different look at him here. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering how come I'm not posing with him, in the field there, but I recovered him there and had to hike out. I waited a few hours for some buddies to come help me because it was a drag like I've never had to drag before. Several hundred yards, just not straight up, but a very, very steep hill up out of the bottom where I shot him. So thanks to my buddies for helping. We definitely worked up a sweat. As you see, I'm not in my Scentlock camo anymore. It's soaked in sweat, so we had to get some thinner layers on here. But yeah, I wanted to get out of that woods. That woods is hot. My buddy's actually back there hunting right now. Hopefully he has some success tonight. There's a bunch of good bucks in that piece, so we wanted to get out of there as quick and cleanly as possible, not screw around with all the the video stuff and all that. And but I also want to get this deer taken care of. It's in the mid 70s out here. I mean, for second week in November, this is just crazy. And the temps are just way up, and I want to get this meat taken care of before it spoils. So that was the other reason. So we got a friend out here that lets us use his old-fashioned deer camp meat pole here. So we got him up on the meat pole. I'm going to get him caped out here and get the meat cut up and get everything into a freezer as quick as possible, so that way we can salvage as much as we can before it gets too warm on us here and goes bad. But just want to get you guys another look at him. This is likely my largest archery buck to date. I didn't realize that when I shot him. I knew he was a pretty decent buck, but yeah, now after recovering and getting out here with him, it's likely going to be my biggest archery buck to date. He's got a split brow tine here. That'll be my first buck that I've ever harvested with a character point. I've never harvested a buck with a character point. Everything's just been a typical, just typical bucks that have no character. So yeah, I am just ecstatic. It's been a great trip. It's only my second morning hunting, and I've had a few great hunts. I've seen some wicked bucks. Just this is the one that came in and presented the shot, and man, I'm beyond happy to take it. So the PSE Carbon Express Muzzy combo, just drilled him, hit him hard. He didn't go 40 yards and tipped over, as you saw. So I'm happy to be in Wisconsin and shoot a beautiful buck.
Brad, that was an awesome hunt. Congratulations.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by the Black Lake Chamber of Commerce, Caldwell Shooting Supplies, Muzzy Broadheads, Millennium Tree Stands, Carbon Express Arrows, Domain Food Plots Seed and Attractants, Hunter Safety Systems, Clayton Distillery, Thermacell, Briars Riverside Market, Marina Inn and Suites at Madison Barracks, and these fine sponsors.
And I will take that. Next up, pro staffer Joe Peel. He's in Jersey, chasing woodchucks.
All right, heading on down the road. We're gonna do a little groundhog hunting here in South Jersey. We're on quarantine. We're not supposed to hang out in large groups or anything like that. So me and my buddy Joe, we're gonna hop on his side-by-side and do a little ground patrol for some groundhogs. They've been digging holes probably causing problems for some farmers. So we're going to eliminate some problems for some farmers. Hopefully the sun peaks out and then they really get moving. But can't do a whole lot more. Can't do much. You got to stay home or go to the woods. So here we go. We're going to the fields, killing groundhog.
Great. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Oh, he's dead.
Hey Joe, great job saving one garden at a time.
Rush Topics is brought to you by Vortex Optics.
Hey everyone, welcome to Rush Topics. I'm Keith Bartholomew. Join me in the field for this week's topic.
We are hunting today with a rifle in central New York, late season, and we are nestled in our 6-shooter Maverick ground blind where you can see 360 degrees out of this. Got 9 windows in it, and what a game changer. The wind is howling 14 miles an hour, so it's about 25 degrees, so it's kind of cold. After sitting in a tree stand all year long archery hunting, and it's nice to get into an enclosure, get out of the wind. I've got a little buddy heater. It's not quite cold enough for that yet, but what a game changer these Maverick ground blinds are. Inexpensive, very good quality built, lightweight. You can pick them up and move them. I have this one set up in the middle of open hardwoods, and you can see 360 degrees around me. So if I want to fine tune it or whatever, I can just unpin it. I've got it pinned to the ground so the wind doesn't blow it over. They weigh about 120 pounds. You can just pick it right up, 6 foot tall on the ceilings, but I can pick it right up on the sides and just walk with it and nestle it wherever you may want to fine tune it. For different seasons change and how the deer are moving. So this is a 6-shooter. They have a 5-shooter and different other models that they have. So you get a chance, you're looking for a ground blind, I recommend Maverick ground blinds.
And that's your Rush Topic of the Week, brought to you by Vortex Optics.
Hi, Gordon Wood here with Rush Outdoors. When I want to know what's going on in the great outdoors in New York State, I turn no farther than the New York Outdoor News, the sportsman's choice for news and information.
Now it's time for this week's Covert Corner, brought by Covert Scouting Cameras. This week we feature pics and pro staffer Brian Kirby, great looking fawn. That's why Brian and everyone else at Rush Outdoors relies on Covert Scouting Cameras.
Located in the lush farmlands of western New York, Orleans County offers some of the very best fly fishing opportunities in the country. From golden brown trout and acrobatic steelhead to powerful Chinook, coho, and Atlantic salmon, fishing prospects abound in the fall and winter. Whether you fish Oak Orchard or one of our other tributaries, you'll find uncrowded, wadeable waters to net one of these great species. Why not come and drop a line to our finny friends and see how fall fishing in Orleans County swims with color? I love New York.
Clayton Distillery uses farm-based, locally grown raw materials to create vodkas, gins, whiskeys, hand sanitizers, and much more. Crafted in small batches, their products are sold in numerous locations across upstate New York. Clayton Distillery, homegrown, handcrafted, and online at claytondistillery.com.
Nestled in the heart of St. Lawrence County, Black Lake is one of New York's most pristine family vacation destinations. This one-of-a-kind body of water offers fishing for the entire family. And when you get off the water, there are numerous shops and museums, along with a local winery featuring live music throughout the summer. The world-renowned St. Lawrence River is only 20 miles away, offering boat tours of the Thousand Islands and its many historic castles and lighthouses. For more information on campgrounds, cottages, and entertainment, you could look online at blacklakeny.com.
Got some awesome footage for Rush Outdoors, man.
Congrats on your first bird.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Beautiful New York deer.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Moby Dick Charters of Henderson Harbor, New York.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rush Uncut. I'm John here with Norm today. We're in beautiful Henderson Harbor on Moby Dick Charters, out trying to catch some fish.
So for those of you that don't know, Rush Uncut is the member-driven portion of our show where you, the viewer, can sign up, submit your videos and pictures, and we'll air right here on Rush Outdoors. Hey man, what's up next?
Hey, our first video this week is Justin Bonikowski on an archery hunt in Wisconsin. You got to check out this footage.
I'm sorry. Way to get it done. I just hit a big buck. It's a little far back, but the angle might be alright where I clipped along or something.
I can see him. He's dead right there. Buck down, baby.
Didn't go far at all. Where we last saw him on the footage, he must have tipped over right here. He's been dead for a while, he's stiff. Nice 10-pointer. Had him on trail cam a couple times. Whew, it's exciting. Big buck down on film.
Justin, that was an awesome hunt. Thank you so much.
Way to go, man. All right, up next, guys, we have Jason Bartholomew with his brother Keith doing some ice fishing on a pond. Let's check it out.
Oh yeah, nice one. Get him, boy. What we got?
Bass.
Huh?
Can't get him through the hole, he's so big. Oh yeah, nice one.
Oh yeah. All right. We got my snowmobile out. We got a couple other holes drilled, and we're just really getting set up.
That pole over there.
Oh, that pole. It might have just. Oh yeah, we got a fish.
taking line.
All right. Oh yeah, nice. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Look at the size of that bass. Yeah.
Yeah, my personal pond. We knew these were in here, but God, they look good. They're healthy.
Yeah, they're healthy fish.
Man, nice looking fish.
Nice bass.
I wanted to take a couple out, but I'm not going to do it now. That's a good fish right here, man. We literally have only been fishing 5 minutes, so that's pretty cool. That's a heck of a bass.
Oh, get him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heck of a crappie. All right, right there's basically what we're using here today. Some spikes with a Swedish pimple. Oh yeah, man, a good crappie. Woo-hoo-hoo. I told you there's some good ones in here, man. All right, we'll get him back in here. Oh man, nothing better. Good deal. Yeah. Oh my God. Good deal, man. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Jason thinks he's got a bite. Can we get him? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a ball, man. A nice bluegill. Holy jeez. First bluegill ever out of this pond. Awesome, man. That's a good one. Oh yeah, he likes that little thing there.
Them boys look like they were having some good old-fashioned winter fun.
Absolutely can't beat pond fishing.
So it is my pleasure to introduce Bob Dick, owner, operator of Moby Dick Charters. Thanks for taking us out. And the big question is, who's the pitcher of the week?
Pitcher of the week this week is Ryan Mortensen's son with his very first turkey.
Hey everybody, if you want to become a member, it's simple. Go to rushoutdoors.com, click on the Uncut logo, fill out your information, or better yet, why don't you swing on down to the Great New York Sportsman's Expo, the last weekend in January, State Fairgrounds, Syracuse, New York. Come on down, meet everybody, check out the vendors, and fill out your application right at our booth. Have a great time.
And meet Moby Dick.
Fantastic show, honest to gosh. I've been doing it ever since they've started, and it's a fantastic show. Everyone should really enjoy themselves. Don't forget to rush outdoors.
With a camera.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Fire Tower Doubles, Dovey Motors, Upstream Construction, Dryden Lawn and Recreation, Iron Skillet Seasonings, Four Seasons Archery, Young Guns Taxidermy, Woody's Maple Syrup, Prime Cuts Barbershop, JP Builders, IBEW 43, and IBEW 1249.
And there you have it. The PSC teamed up the Carbon Express and the Muzzy Broadhead. Deadly combination. That's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host, Tim Andrus. I'll see you in the woods.
For live updates, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
My home. Okay, gotta start over because that sounds stupid. October.
And submit your footage and pictures to the bow.